Cowboy fans, Cowboy Nation. This is Cowboy Legends for Life here, coming back at you again with another video in my hopes that you liked the last one. Listen, let's game day Saturday night, 8 o'clock I believe, whatever, 8:15. Cowboys are coming to play. They're ready for Seattle, and I believe it's going to be a nice, low-scoring game. It's going to be Dallas will probably going to come out on top, and I believe the Cowboys will win. And but this is going to be, it's going to be a good day. So I want to see what Houston does. I want to see what Cowboys do, Dallas does, and about them in a minute. But I'm going to say this, okay, real quick. I know that sometimes I make videos that some of my videos I think really come across, but what I have to say and how I feel, and that's and I accept that. And you guys, a lot of you guys who frequent my channel confirm that for me, and that's and I appreciate that. But there's going to be times, and there are times, when my videos do not come across well, and that they're not, and they leave a bit to be desired, and that's okay with me. I understand that, but it's still some of my feelings about how I see things and how I feel, and I understand that nobody's going to always agree with me, and I appreciate that, so it's not a big thing if you think that some things I say are kind of offline or just wasn't good video at all. I accept that. I can take the criticism because it would help me. It would fuel me to try better, do better. Now, concerning criticism, it depends on what that criticism is. If it's about my Cowboys, my quarterback, we're gonna have a go at it. You know what I mean? But other things about me or whatever you may feel about me, my age, whatever, go right ahead. It doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? So, but I'm here to protect my team. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So I'm not going to be a perfect video maker all the time. I'm not saying I'm one of the best, but I do like the fact that I do this, and I do also like the fact that I feel passionate about the things I say. I want to stick to that, and I appreciate the fact that I'm close to 200 subscribers. I'm hoping to reach 200 and then go from there. See what happens. So other than that, let's really get to it. All right. I'm going to say this. I'm hoping the Cowboys will win this game tonight against the Seattle Seahawks. I'm looking at it somewhat as a revenge game. Okay, but I like Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is a top 5 quarterback, and I don't understand why in the last several years, especially since he's been in the postseason and specifically in the Super Bowl back-to-back, where he won one, he should have won 2. I don't know why in the hell he wasn't put up there with the rest of them when you look at his numbers. Okay, it's just asinine. Okay, but you know these fucking NFL people. You know these guys from the NFL and some of these talking heads. They talk out of their neck instead of their mouth sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So look, Russell Wilson's top 5. And I can say Aaron Rodgers, Brady, Breeze, since his name is Roethlisberger, and Russell Wilson. Those are the top 5 to me. The rest of them is just who they are. Okay. And those who are young, up and coming, still young, and like Wentz and Dax and all of them, and even Foles. And you have also, like for instance, the Atlanta Falcons quarterback, I forgot, Matt Ryan. Okay, well he's been in the league 12 years. Okay, so he's not, if he hasn't done better than what he's had some great numbers this year, absolutely great numbers. He's a good quarterback, great quarterback, in fact. But to me, he's not top 5. Okay, he's top tier. He's in the tier 2 echelon. Okay, basically. All right. You got young ones who are at the bottom 2 top tier echelon as well. But I can't consider people who, even though he's been to the Super Bowl, and it's not about because he failed. That's more on his coach than it is on him. Okay, they should not have put the ball in his hands in the Super Bowl against Brady. You don't do that. Not against Brady. Not against that team. You don't do that. That's just asinine. You were asking for it. It should have been more on what the Eagles had to do to beat Brady. Okay? So they had a battle. They mixed it up a little bit. You understand? The Atlanta Falcons did not, and they cost them. So, but that's not about that. It's about the fact that the Cowboys are in the postseason, and I'm wishing they can do. But I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you 2 things. One is this. If Cowboys get past Seattle, it's going to be hard to stop them going to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying they're going to win it. I'm telling you that if they do beat Seattle, and I'm hoping that they can, it's going to be very tough keeping them out of the Super Bowl. Understand? And with that, when you're dealing with the others that are in the postseason in the NFC, you got the Bears and you got the Saints and of course the Rams and you got the Eagles and you got Seattle and whatever else that's out there. Yeah? I'm hoping. Listen to me. I'm hoping that the Eagles beat the Bears. I want the Eagles to beat the Bears. All right. I've been looking at this as a Cowboys-Eagles NFC Championship game. And I believe that may happen. There's a good chance of it happening. If they both win their games, it's going to be hard to stop both of them getting to the NFC Championship. It's going to be very hard to stop them. I don't care if you got Breeze, you got the Rams. The Cowboys already noted that they can beat Breeze and the Saints. You know, and the Rams beat the Cowboys last year only because our defense crumbled. Okay, that's only because they crumbled. Because Dak put up over 30 points in both the games against the Eagles. Games against the Rams and the Green Bay Packers back to back, and we still lost those games. Never happened in Cowboy history before. Never happened to be home and lose both those games when you score 30 points or more and still lose. Never happened. Postseason happened. It's actually happened three times in the postseason. When you talk about Green Bay in the postseason with Dak Prescott, who outplayed Aaron Rodgers in the postseason, but the defense again just crumbled. Now this time the defense is not like that, nowhere near it. And then I'm absolutely certain that Chris Rashad's not going to allow that to happen, and Marinelli's not going to allow that to happen. The players that they have now are pretty solidified. My point is this, though, is that coaching is still the key. Now that's one side of the ball, but on the other side of the ball, the very reason why the Cowboys lost that postseason game in 2016 against the Green Bay Packers is a number of things. First, it was the damn referees; they suck ass. Okay, then it was a mistake by that's not even here or there. The defense just sucked until they started to play better. The Cowboys came back in the game and tied it up. Dak Prescott was determined to get that shit tied up. He did a damn good job outplaying Aaron Rodgers. But the reason why the Cowboys really lost was because that game also, Coach Garrett played not to lose. He was a bitch then, and he was a bitch the last season. He was a bitch this season until after that the Houston game, he got heavily criticized this time. I mean, there were people already criticizing him for that postseason game in 2016, but he was heavily attacked. I mean, the man was scorned this season, scorned for being this bastard little critter that he is, scared ass little bitch that he is. Okay. Now I told you when I made a video about the references to the dick and the pussy. Okay, that damn sure he was a pussy. Okay, but this season after that fucking loss, the man actually showed some balls. Okay, now Linehan's a different story. I don't give a shit. We get to the Super Bowl, win or lose it. I want Linehan out of here. He is not a play action coach. I want that fucking ugly bastard out of here. Period. Okay. Anyway, but the point is I'm trying to make also is that I'm hoping that Garrett does not play not to lose. I hope he does not. I hope that's not his game plan. Because because when he does that, primarily we lose. So I'm hoping that he becomes bold in his moves, in his play calling. I hope that he takes over. There's a rumor that he pretty much took over a lot of the play calling in the last game of the season, and if that's the case, I hope he can do it again. Because when it gets to the red zone and the green zone, please somebody put some blinders on goddamn on Linehan and let somebody else do the play calling. You don't put when you're in the green zone, first and goal, you don't put the team in a pass mode situation, okay? With the goddamn I formation back, single back, with the quarterback and the goddamn shotgun, first and goal. You gotta be a fucking stupid bastard to do that. You gotta be a boldest minded thinking you can trick somebody into thinking that you're gonna pass the ball, but we're gonna run it in with the fucking front line just being caked out. That's asinine, man. Dak got to be behind that center. Zeke got to be right behind him, and with the possibly tight end or a goddamn fullback go in motion, and then hit that line and let Zeke get in there. And you got to do it 2 out of 3 times, not once. After throwing the ball 2 times in the past and failing it. So, anyway, Anyway, what I'm telling you this is the last thing I'm going to say. Listen to me, I have a feeling that if the Cowboys do win this game, and they're hard to stop to get to the NFC Championship, and hard to stop to possibly even get to the Super Bowl, I believe it's going to be an all-Texas Super Bowl. If Houston beats the Colts, if the Texans beats the Colts, and the Cowboys beat Seattle, there's a huge chance that this may be an all-Texas shootout in the Super Bowl. Mark my words, okay? I'm just saying that. With that, I'm saying game day, everybody. Enjoy yourselves tonight. Enjoy the other game today. So, we'll see you. I'll see you. And I'll make my comments after the game, and then I'll make my synopsis whether we win or lose, okay? Period. I'm going to still be there. I don't care if we do lose. I'm going to be there for my boys. I don't care what it is, okay? I've been there for over 50 years. I'm going to always be there for my boys, okay? So even if we do lose, all right? So I'll see you next season if we do lose tonight, and no big deal. I'm going to be here all year round talking about my boys. See y'all.